the Patrick Riggin Show. Here on the Libertarian Lighthouse Radio Network and locally on News Talk 97 WOKI. I'll embarrass the producer here. In radio, when you're starting to come back, they tell you, okay, you're hot. And every time I just want to say, I know. All right. Okay. Oh, what goes on behind the radio sometimes. Behind the mic, I guess. All right. Since this is a short segment, I want to jump right into this Walmart story. And I'm sure a lot of you already heard about this. What we saw in the Walmart down in Louisiana, and like I said, I'm sure a lot of you heard this, you've seen the videos. But for those of you who don't know, what happened was the system for administrating the EBT cards went down. So every card had its spending limit removed. The result was a massive run on some stores where people were buying baskets of items that they knew they weren't supposed to be buying. One prominent example that was mentioned a lot was a lady who was detained when the system came back up, and she was caught trying to buy $700 worth of merchandise on an EBT card with only 49 cents left on it. With the system, when it did come back up, multiple baskets of merchandise were left in the store aisles as people abandoned everything and just left the store. And one of the stories that ran in the media said, while many retailers promptly halted the use of EBT cards since the outage meant they couldn't see the cardholders' spending limits, Walmart let the cardholders go ahead and buy food and other necessities at the 2 Louisiana stores and others across the country. Walmart has the biggest share, or about 20% of the U.S. EBT and other related spending, estimated consultant Craig Johnson of the Customer Growth Partners. The percentage of U.S. households on food stamps program, or so-called Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, that's the SNAP thing, little things you see in the stores. The percentage of U.S. households on that has risen to 13.6% last year from 8.6% in 2008. That's according to USA Today, citing the Census Bureau data. Almost 14% American households on that. So here's Walmart clearly knowing something's up. They know a large percentage of these people are stealing money from the government, yet they continue to allow them to do it. Are they not an accessory to probably multiple cases of felony theft? Oh, wait, it was theft that supports a government program, so we'll overlook that. Now, a lot of commentators were talking about this story this week, and they're bemoaning the state of affairs in this country. And over I heard that this was an indictment of the moral decay in our country and how all this trash on television, this music, loose moral standards, and this is just another example of it. Well, and they're really all wrong. All the conservative mantra, all the liberal excuse-making, that's all wrong. The reason you saw what happened in Louisiana isn't because of moral decay. It isn't because of these people aren't attending church or something. It isn't indicative of what our country's become. It's an example of human beings acting in their best interest. These people loading up their carts, they didn't see it as stealing. They see it as getting away with some extra stuff this week. They've been told they deserve this free money. They've been told that this country owes them a living. It owes them food. It owes them housing. It owes them medical care. How can they be stealing when this country is going to give them everything they want anyway? And Walmart certainly didn't lift a finger to stop them. It's going to get its money either way you go. So why did this happen? Why did all these players in the game allow it to continue? And why did the people steal? Why did Walmart allow them to do it? And what is this saying about our country as a whole? It's because these people are dealing from a position of getting the best outcome for themselves. And this is what human beings do. This is why true capitalism works. Not what we have in this country. It's just crony capitalism. It's a bastardized version of capitalism. It's distorted by government. In a truly free country, we wouldn't even come close to having this problem occur. You see, the government wouldn't be taking money from one citizen and handing it to another in the form of charity. And that's the problem right there. It's not a moral problem. It's not because we've lost our moral compass. And that's what's being said on many prominent nationwide conservative talk shows. I mean, you listen to them just like I do. No, if it was a moral problem, or if it was a moral problem, then we'd see it occurring all throughout history. We've always had people in this country of varying moral standards. It's never been a problem, though, before the last 100 years or so, because it wasn't a cost to the rest of us citizens. Now enter the government. The government takes money from one person, essentially stealing it. If you don't want to give part of your money to the government to give to someone else, it'll take it from you. Now, and if you do that same thing, it's known as stealing. So we have people buying more merchandise than their EBT card is supposed to allow. Now, who's paying for it? It's us, the American taxpayers. That's where this money comes from. The government takes it from you and gives it to someone else to pay their bills. In this case, their food bills. If they buy too much, well, tough. You'll be taxed to cover it. But if we didn't have this program in the first place, it wouldn't matter. It never would have happened. Now that's the real root of the problem. It's not morals. Who cares what your morals are? As long as you aren't infringing on my rights, your morals are none of my concern. Taking money from me to pay your bills, now that is infringing on my rights. That's the real problem. If there was no legalized theft from American citizens, in this case otherwise known as the EBT or SNAP program, then this would have never happened in the first place. These people would only be buying what they could afford. There wouldn't be this free-for-all because no program will exist to cover their expenses. They would be responsible for paying their own way. And we're told it's the morals, and it's not. We always have people that have cheated the system because we're all human. This is why you can't trust people in government. They're all human. They're fallible. They're vulnerable to this siren call of money and power. But if the money and power doesn't exist, then no problem. Who cares? If we stuck to the Constitution, these people wouldn't have the ability to interfere in our lives. They wouldn't be taking money from one person and giving it to another that's cheating the system. All right. Wow. We're already coming up on the last part of the show here. Hey, if you want more information about us, you can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Patrick Riggin Show. Be sure and hit the like button so you'll be kept updated on that. YouTube channel also. Show archives are there, youtube.com/Patrick Riggin Show. And if you want to email us, patrickrigginshow@gmail.com. Remember, liberty begins with you in your mind. Join me next Saturday afternoon at 4. We'll be fighting for freedom, liberty, and the restoration of the Constitution. Hey, thanks for listening and have a fantastic week.
Son of a son, son of a son.
Join us again next week for a solid dose of truth on the Patrick Riggin Show. Be there.